Hey guys, it's Haptic. Today we will be talking about the biggest money wasters. Let's just get right into it. Designer clothes. Designer clothes. Why do people spend so much money on clothes? I literally go to Hobby Lobby, spend $3 on a t-shirt. I'm not even kidding you. $3 on a t-shirt, maybe $4. Their long sleeves are like $5, $6. Bro, why are you spending so much money on $100, $200 clothes? Whenever I was 18 and I worked at Pizza Hut, I got my first paycheck. First paycheck, I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, maybe spent $100, $200 on clothes. Definitely should not have done that for things I don't wear anymore. Should have just gone to Hobby Lobby and grabbed some nice t-shirts. Dude, I bought Hobby Lobby t-shirts the other day, and yeah, not only the other day, but years ago, and I still wear these t-shirts. Designer clothes, it's not it's not too much of a money waster. It wastes a lot of money, but I'll do B tier for right now. Now, lottery tickets. Lottery tickets they can be fun, but the house always wins. You're never gonna make your money back. You can get lucky. You can get that whatever it is, $5, $6, $7 back. You're not gonna win big. Only one person wins, and it's not going to be you. Honestly, not too big of a waste, but I'm gonna put it at C tier. Gaming consoles. Not only gaming, but let's do like video games in general. My friends spend way too much on video games, stuff like that. They spend way too much on their consoles. If you want a game, that's fine. Don't spend all your money on games. Like my friend bought a game the other day, $60 game, doesn't even play it. I have a ton of Steam games that I have bought that I never ever ever play. I'm gonna put this maybe low A tier. Mm, let's do higher B tier. Let's see. This little gadgets. Why are we buying little gadgets? I'm talking about like little Amazon things, little gadgets that you're never gonna use. In my prior video, I talked about I used to be a juggler. I used to play with Rubik's Cubes. I spent probably $200 on that stuff, $300 total. Why am I buying that stuff? Shouldn't buy that stuff. Definitely shouldn't. Let's do low B. Honestly, maybe low A. Low A. I know people that spend a ridiculous amount of money on this stuff. Let's go low A. Car payments, new cars. Why are we buying new cars? Why are we buying new cars? We can buy low cost cars that are just as effective. We can, secondhand. It's fine. I have a car that my mom bought 30 years ago. I have not spent a dime on a car payment. I spent money on like maintenance, stuff like that. Literally less than 500. I had to replace the tires not too long ago. I'm going to say $500 on that car versus a 500, 600, $700 payment a month. That's going to go maybe low S. Maybe low S. We'll see. We'll see. Subscription services. Why are we paying for subscription services we will never, ever, ever use? Maybe you might use it for a week or two, but after that, it's on the back burner. Amazon Prime, why are people paying for this? I just use my parents' account. They pay for it. My whole family uses it. Boom, one account. But people buy these things. Apple Music, Spotify. I'm going to be honest, guys. I waste money on this stuff too. YouTube Premium, I've had for the longest time, but I literally use it every day and it gives me value. People buy people buy subscriptions and just never use them. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this to ourselves? High A. Okay, coffee. I know people that spend 5, $10 on coffee every single day. Every single day. Literally every single day. At the end of the month, let's be generous. You spend $5 a day on coffee. That's $150 at the end of the month. 150 times 12, bro, you're spending $1,300, $1,500 every year just on coffee. Let's go lower. 1,000 just on coffee. I'm honestly going to put this high A, more than subscription services, because you're paying so much for coffee. Free trials. I think we've all fallen into this. We've all fallen into the free trial trap. All fallen free trial trap. You get the free trial, whatever it is, and then you forget about it. And you have to pay for the thing anyways, and you don't use the thing. Let's go C tier. Honestly, I'm gonna move the lottery tickets to D tier because I know people that do, but it's not a huge portion. Things on Amazon that you won't need, electronics. This kind of goes under the gadget kind of area. Little story. I bought a Ring doorbell camera and a couple of cameras for my house, and I got it, and then all of a sudden, once I got it, it required a subscription service, and I'm like, do I really? I paid for the subscription service, used the camera, didn't really like it all too much, and you know what? I don't use those things anymore. They can be valuable, they can add value, but honestly, low B. Alcohol. Alcohol is a huge one. I shared it in my first video. However, I went out whenever one of my friends turned 21. We went out to dinner. It was kind of a fancy restaurant. I spent I spent like 60, $70 on food. The rest of the bill was alcohol. I spent $200, bro. That's like 130, 150 I'm spending on 10 alcoholic drinks for my friend. Why are we going out to the bars? Why are we doing this? For one, don't drink alcohol. If you do, it's fine to go out every once in a while. If you really want to get drunk, go to a gas station, buy the cheapest alcohol you can find. You're probably not even going to remember it. Let's be honest. You can have a good time with alcohol. I'm not saying you can't. But don't constantly buy alcohol. I'm going to put this honestly right next to coffee, below coffee in A tier. Fancy restaurants. Restaurants in general. Let's just go restaurants in general. Why why are we going to restaurants? We should be It's fine to every once in a while. I do once a month, once every other month. People go out to restaurants all the time. My friends go out to restaurants every weekend. Another thing that whenever they go out, they go to restaurants and then they get drunk. You're spending you're going to eat something. You're going to get full. It's good to have a good time once in a while. Whenever my girlfriend and I go out, it means something. But whenever my friends go out to these restaurants and splurge lots of money just on food, on whatever, that adds up so much. They go out every weekend, sometimes 2, 3 times a week. That adds up. That let's just say on the low end you're spending $30. If you do that once a week, twice a week, every month you're spending 150, $200 just on restaurant food. Then not only that, but you have to tip the people, stuff like that. Let's go. Honestly, let's. It's. I think subscription services kill us here. Let's go. Let's go middle A. Credit card debt. Below car payment, credit card debt. This is huge. The interest rates are crazy. I know so many people. They get their $5,000 credit card limit and they think of it rather as building credit. They think of it as a $5,000 check that they get. Guess what? You spend that $5,000, you have to pay it off. Interest adds on, and then you have to pay way more than your $5,000, guys. Way more. You can use a credit card for like gas, stuff like that. Stuff you're going to buy anyways. Pay it off immediately. I'm telling you right now, that's S tier. Honestly, that's what gets so many freaking people gambling. I play poker with my friends. It's fun. Poker can be fun, but expect to lose your money. We're only betting $20. I expect to lose that money by the end of the night. Sometimes I make it, but if you go out gambling, expect to lose, guys. The house always wins no matter what happens. The house always wins, and you might get lucky. You might get lucky, but your return on investment, it's not going to work. I'm going to put this, let's put it below. I know there's people that spend way too much on gambling. Honestly, for our age bracket, I'm guessing 18 to 24. Not too many people are spending it on gambling, but some people it's S tier. For my age group right now, probably B tier. Premium memberships that don't really get you anywhere. I'm going to be honest. I go to the gym 5, 6 days a week. Today I went to the gym. I didn't work out or anything. I did all their like therapies, stuff like that. I did the sauna. I went on the treadmill a little bit. They have this new cryo bed. It's pretty good. I pay for the subscription service, but I use the subscription service literally most days a week. That's worth it for me. A lot of people are buying these gym memberships that they don't even need. You could get a ton of dumbbells for the cost you're paying this. I pay like $60 a month, whatever. That's 60 times 12. I'm paying like 800. Let's just say 800 a year on my gym membership. Rather, if you just spent like $500 on your work, that's on the high end, guys. If you just spend on workout equipment, you know, you can, and you plan to work out, your return on investment is, I think personally, I think working out is the best return on investment you can get. But, these premium memberships, like not even just the gym, like ChatGPT, premium memberships, stuff like that, you're never going to use. Some people have utilities, some people use those a lot. I'm telling you now, though, big money wasters. Let's say, and they can add up to Spotify Premium, stuff like that, YouTube Premium. I do use YouTube Premium. Oh man, I I want to put it in high B, but honestly, is it above gadgets? I think it's above gadgets. It's below restaurants though. New phone. Why are people buying the new phone every single time? I think I have an iPhone 11, iPhone 12. I don't even know what I have. I bought that phone for $666. 666. I know. It's funny. I bought that phone for $666 and I still use it. But I know people, including my girlfriend, upgrade the phone every time. And then on top of that, they have a recurring monthly fee. This kind of goes back to subscriptions. I'm going to do, honestly, for a lot of people, I'm going to say B, but a lot of people it's A. You know, the microtransactions in video games. I put a video game icon here, but little video games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, Call of Duty. Why are you spending money on these things? And I've spent money on these things before, but I've asked for the stuff on my birthday. If you're gonna get like little microtransactions like Fortnite, whatever, I spent money on Apex, but I got that money for my birthday. They specifically bought me the coins on my birthday. I didn't spend money on it. I know people that spend thousands, not even kidding you, thousands of dollars on video games. For right now, there's a lot of people that this is an A tier. For me, it's probably C tier, D tier. But a lot of people, I'm gonna put this middle of the road. Let's just go middle of the road. Little gadgets. It's above little gadgets. Little gadgets like these, like toys, figurines, stuff you're not gonna use. Juggling balls, Rubik's cubes. I think that has to go B tier. Let's go low B tier actually for this. I put this a little too high. Food delivery. Food delivery. Why are we getting our food delivered, bro? Just go to the store and buy it yourself. If you want that McDonald's, if you want that Chipotle, get in your car, drive. Don't spend $35 every meal on food delivery. Taco Bell, drive to it. Drive. Just go. Go to the store and buy your food. Why are we spending $35 on food when you could spend 15 on the food when you go there, you come home, you eat it anyways? Okay. I already kind of put this in there already, but subscription services, kind of the nuanced subscriptions. Like, for example, whenever I was 17, I probably told this story. I think I told this story in my first video. When I was 17, I bought a workout subscription, used it for 2 weeks, never used it again. And then the next year, I didn't know I had it, charged me $50. That's $100 down the hole for 2 weeks. Little subscription services for things you don't even know about. Nintendo Switch, I was spending $4 every month. $4 every single month on Nintendo Switch. Didn't even know. Minecraft Realm. I was spending $8 for a Minecraft Realm that I played on one night with my friend. I spent $8 every month for a whole year. True story. Little subscription services. I'm gonna put that below like the big subscription services. But honestly, this is a huge killer. Like, cause you're spending $5 here, $5 there. It honestly adds up so much, guys. You don't even know. This is a controversial one, but college. If you're going to college to become a doctor, if you're going to college to do something great, you need a college degree. I'm not saying that. A lot of people though are going to college for like a communications degree, stuff like that, business degree. A lot of the times you can just start a business and learn way more than you're ever going to learn at school. I went to college for kinesiology, spent $20,000, never used it. Literally never used it. Never in my life do I need that. I rather I got certified online and then I could start personal training people. Never started personal training people, but I got my certification online. I literally didn't even have to go to college. I spent $500 on a certification I spent $20,000 on college for a job I would have gotten if I would have just went through the avenue of getting certified online. You go to college, you have to get certified anyways to become a personal trainer, so you're going to spend that money anyways. Some people like the college degree, but honestly, it's not worth it anymore. Honestly, college is S tier. Now, guys, I only did 19. I had 19 files, 19 things. These things are just things that came up to the top of my head. A lot of people are probably going to get after me for this college one. A lot of people might agree. It's kind of a 50-50 issue, Credit card debt. Oh, so many people are in credit card debt. Honestly, car payment is above credit card debt. I think I agree with that because so many of my friends buy a car. They just buy a car and then they're in that honeymoon phase of a month of like, I'm so glad I got this car. This car has all the bells and whistles. After that, it's just a regular old car. I have a car, 1993 Honda Civic, that I've had since junior year of high school. And I haven't spent much money on it at all. Oh gosh, food deliveries, yeah, that's A tier. Coffee, definitely A tier. I know so many people spending money on coffee. This might not be for you. One of my friends doesn't even drink caffeine, but a lot of people are spending way too much on coffee. Alcohol, so many people are spending money on alcohol, bro. Honestly, alcohol might be above, but it's like 50-50. A lot of people are spending money on alcohol. A lot of people are spending coffee. It could go either way. Alcohol tends to be more expensive than coffee. I don't know. Alcoholic drinks at like fancy restaurants, definitely. Bro, these things are costing $13 a drink. Sometimes coffee can cost that much on the higher end, I guess. The subscription services, big ones, Spotify Music, YouTube Premium, Amazon. Netflix? Why are we paying for these? Just use other people's accounts, bro. Literally, I don't spend a dime on it except YouTube Premium. I use YouTube Premium every single day for my music. I watch videos, stuff like that. It's worth it for me. For a lot of people, it's not worth it. They don't use them nearly enough, and a lot of people are gonna get after me. Well, I like my Spotify Premium, stuff like that. Great, you can use it if it gives you utility. use it. Why are we why are we spending money on an Amazon Prime membership when you don't for one, you don't need to buy money on little gadgets from Amazon. For two, you don't need to be buying Amazon Prime. I use my parents' Amazon Prime account. I use other people's. I know 3, 4 different people that have an Amazon Prime account that would be glad to share. Little subscription services. Yeah, this I think middle A, because these are the things that get you, like little ones like that Minecraft realm I was spending on. You're probably spending hundreds, literally hundreds throughout your life. But I think the little subscription services, I think restaurant foods have to go above because people spend way too much on restaurants, bro. Just go. Honestly, I'm doing this. It's fourth and A. It could, for some people it could be past coffee, but I think people spend more money on coffee and alcohol. The alcohol and restaurants kind of go together. They do, but just food, if you're spending money on just food, bro, that adds up so much. And then the premium memberships. This kind of goes with subscription services, little subscription services, but premium memberships, gym memberships you don't use. Stuff like that. I know half of these are kind of subscription based, but if you have a gym membership and you don't use it, just cancel it. Microtransactions, I've already went over this. I think it's A for a lot of people. A lot of people are gamers. A lot of people do like V-Bucks, stuff like this. Call of Duty coins. You spend it on a skin for a game that you'll play for 2 weeks, and then after that, you might not pick it up for another 6 months, another year. The new phone. Why are people buying the new phone? Come on, just use your old phone. It's at B tier. I know too many people that do this. Video game consoles. Now, honestly, I bought a GameCube that was $100, and I shouldn't have, but it was kind of an antique. But I know people. I still have a PS4, bro. People are telling me to buy the new PS5. My dad has a PS5. Why? Whenever I go to his house, I'll just play it. And honestly, that's just a huge time waster. Video games are a huge time waster. They're good, but I play Apex Legends. I still play on my PS4 in the year 2026 on my PS4. I even have a PS3 I play on. PS2. I have all these things. But I probably shouldn't have bought them, should I? But they give me pleasure. The return on investment, honestly, net negative, but I have these things. Designer clothes. Too many people are spending too much money on clothes. Just go to Goodwill, go to Hobby Lobby, stuff like that. Little gadgets. These are like toys, but these electronics. Why are we spending money on like little electronics like this? Amazon stuff, the new Alexa. Why? Why are we doing this? Please, honestly, toy gadgets are above gambling. Toy gadgets kind of go with electronic gadgets. Toy gadgets, juggling balls, Rubik's cubes. Why did I do that to myself? Shouldn't have done that to myself. Gambling, don't gamble. Don't buy lottery tickets. Don't do this. I guess lottery tickets are down here. That's a form of gambling. Gambling in general, don't go online and gamble. I know people that are like, what's it called? There's so many gambling websites now that gamble. You're gonna lose your money most likely. Just don't do it, guys. Free trials. Why? 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 What do you need this free trial for? I spent money on Peacock. I used a 7-day free trial, forgot about it, spent the $15, whatever it was, bro. Why are we doing free trials? And honestly, that workout app that I had a free trial. I ended up spending $50 on it, and then another $50 a year later. Forgot about it. Things like these add up. Whenever I was a kid, I did a free trial for like Wizard 101, something like that. And then after that, it was charging me like $7 every month. Never even knew. Never even knew. Honestly, free trials might be in B tier, but for the sake of this, C tier. Lottery tickets, you know, it's not too much of a waste. It still is though, but I don't know many people that are like splurging on lottery tickets. I don't know. People do, but people our age, I don't know. Anyways, guys, this has been Haptic. This is my tier making list for the biggest money wasters. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments. And then if you guys have any questions, any comments, let me know, please. And leave a like, leave a sub, and thank you for everything you guys do.